Okay, so if we're asked to graph something like this, 2 to the x power, that's an exponential, right? Really what we can do is kind of just fall back on a table. So what we're going to do is do x, y. I'm going to start here, kind of in the middle, and put a 0. So that means if I plug in 0 for x, what do I get for y? So 2 to the 0 power is 1. Okay. What if I plug in a 1? 2 to the first power is 2. What if I plug in a 2? 2 to the second power is 4. Now, what happens if I plug in a negative 1? It becomes 1/2, right? What if I plug in a negative 2? That's going to be 1/4. So as I keep going backwards into negative numbers, I'm continuing to get a fraction that's smaller and smaller and smaller, right? And here, this number is going to keep growing faster and faster and faster. But let's see what this looks like. So I'm going to start with a 0. 0, 1. 1, 2. 2, 4. And then negative 1/2. So that's what the graph of our exponential will look like. Now, it's never going to become a negative number. So in this case, our x-axis is what we call an asymptote. And we kind of just put a dotted line across there, because that means that this graph is going to get closer and closer and closer and closer to that, but it's actually never going to cross it. Yes. That help? Okay, so why don't we do y equals 3 to the x. I'm going to go down here. So go ahead and do that one on your own. Make your table. And then graph it. So 3 to the 0 power is 1, right? What is 3 to the first power? 3. 3 to the second power is 9. Okay. What is 3 to the negative 1? 1/3. And to the negative 2, 1/9. So you can see in that negative direction, we're just getting closer and closer to the x-axis every time. And this one is much steeper than the first one, right? So these two versions, or any version where we just have a number, like to the x power, are what we call our parent graphs. And then, as we add things to this, it takes this graph and moves it. Or makes it steeper, or makes it more narrow, makes it wider, might flip it upside down, things like that. So, what I want to do is look at